Greetings and salutations, Internet, and welcome back to West of Loathing. I'm here once again with Nickey.
Yeehaw, I'm doing some loathing out west.
And, yeah, we're just gonna jump right back into it. We just got out of the weird place in the humming cave.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out Gary's poop now.
You just hit the map button.
No.
You just hit the map button.
I like walking.
I don't like walking.
Is there a cave in there?
No, that was where the snake was.
Can I go in there?
No.
Okay. Oh, here's Gary's big turd.
Yep, the big poop. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and a broken pair of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. You got an item, Advanced Beancraft, Volume CLI.
Nice.
As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with the profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a pope.
Yeah, they should have.
Now, if you go to your inventory, this is a cookbook. A cookbook specializing in bean recipes. Learn a new bean slinging skill.
Read it. Can I read it?
Yes, read it. There's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and/or fighting. Use the old bean, a skill that temporarily increases your mysticality during a fight. There's a recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans that looks pretty interesting. Gives bean wall. That's called they create a wall of beans and provides cover from ranged attacks. There's a chapter about cooking bean dishes so small that they have been served intravenously. Gives blood beans, a skill that lets you regenerate health during combat.
Which one do you think would be most useful to me? Blood beans sound interesting.
All of them are going to be useful over time, but I don't know. Blood beans or bean wall, personally?
I'm gonna go with blood beans.
Okay. You master the art of microscopic bean conjuration and fill your bloodstream with restorative proteins. You got a skill, blood beans. Unfortunately, you get so distracted that by your newfound vigor that you misplaced the book.
I am filled with bean.
You are filled with bean. It's just the poop. Talk to Gary about it. Oh, wow. Wow, my nose is disagreeing.
Yeah,
Doesn't smell any better up close. Make a little dent in it. Smaller than it was before. Keep going. It's almost gone now.
nope, I'm done.
Don't you dare. Hooray! Now you can talk to Gary about it.
What was that noise?
You are very digging. Is this enjoyment for humans?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that's here.
Did my horse make a noise? Is that what that was?
Now you could go to the Millenary, Fort All Dead, or you could just go back and complete the quest.
I'm gonna give her...
Why are you going to the old... Oh, right. You have that to do, too. A strange stone arrow you found just starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling around of its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. You discover a new map location, the Professor's house.
Let's check out this house now. I'm trying to stay focused to work on one task at a time, but there's so many things to just
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's kind of bothering me just a little bit. My mental checklist is going... Oh.
Too bad. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert.
I wish I could harvest these.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look in this house. I want to use the toilet.
This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope.
Okay, so.
The microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine.
Maybe they're getting along.
Professor's toilet isn't in very good repair.
Flush it.
There a book?
Oh! I got too close to the door.
You sure did. These books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. A map annotated with circles and lines.
Excuse me, my name's Gratilda Garbanzo.
What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folk generally call me the Professor.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, you see, I found this giant pile of poop, and I was wondering if maybe you'd want some of these road apples.
Read your real line.
Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here.
What'll I be? It certainly led you to the right place, young lady. This is El Vibrato technology,
Oh.
and I happen to be as much of an expert as anyone alive today.
Pretty sure I'm an expert at El Vibrato technology, too. Yeah, what on now? I'm so sorry, that was bad.
I'm deeply disappointed in you. You've been warned.
I'm 21, it's fine. Back massagers.
Quit digging the hole.
Okay.
El Vibrato, they're an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind.
Were they space aliens?
Could be aliens or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. It's exciting. Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo.
It's a Gary. A whole bunch of Garys. Smart Garys.
Aha, as I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit, then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it.
Huh.
There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off.
What?
Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandon El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention.
From what?
From the El Vibrato technology. See what I mean? Just be careful.
Okay.
You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it.
I get you.
Right. You're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find. And if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit the both of us.
Alright, deal.
Right, first priority will be to get my Keystone Fabricator running. They've locked their doors and things with those little stone alloy blocks, see? So we can make our own. That'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively.
Alright, what do we need?
The components aren't rare, at least as far as price of ancient technology goes. Bring me about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much.
Roger that. Who the heck is Roger?
These books are all about concepts too advanced for you to even recognize. It's your partner. Doesn't look like the guy sleeps very much. This dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. This is the Professor's Keystone Fabricator. He's just waiting on some parts to finish it. Hint, hint.
Well, Gary has nothing to say, right?
Mm-hmm. Now back to the rescue mission to finish your quest.
Yes.
You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the inside of the impact and find a meteor.
Pick up the loose pieces.
You scour the area around the impact crater. Get it? It's a meteor.
Nice.
Hope you love puns. This game has a lot of them.
I very much do.
Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass?
Yep, here you go.
Wonderful, thank you very much. Blessings upon you. That's it, that's that quest. There's a haphazard stack of pews in the corner.
Jesus.
I wish you'd just hit the map button.
I like my horse and I like clicking on her. It's more fun.
You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source. A vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that feller at the jewel was looking for.
Grab.
You finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage.
Ah.
Oh, hello. Were you able to get some broken leg pills? Malcolm is stuck, sort of lying here in the street.
Yeah, I got your pills right here. And I proceed to take them right in front of him.
Rude.
Yep, here you go.
Ooh, thanks. I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg.
That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay?
He waves and skips away happily.
Well, that was nice.
And you can go back to the kitchen.
Oh,
Back to the kitchen.
I'm trying to go.
Back to the kitchen.
There's too many doors.
Back to the kitchen. Back to the kitchen.
The kitchen?
The kitchen.
No thanks.
The kitchen. Did you find me a murder pepper?
Yeah, here it is.
Ah, a nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, Silver, still looking for stuff to do. I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife.
The
I'm
murder
also dying.
pepper really got you, huh?
But I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box.
Wait, is that what P.O. box means? Post office box?
I believe so.
Huh. I never put the two and two together. That makes sense.
You're going the wrong way. What are you doing?
Wait.
There's a post office in Dirtwater.
Oh.
Sponsored by LTNT.
Hi, I'm Matilda Garbanzo. Any mail for me?
This, I believe, is a female.
Yes, actually. Package came for you. Here you are. I don't know what voice that was. I hate it.
You find P.O. Box 441, the one that belongs to the chef at the Jewel. You open up the box and a torrent of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in the box. Pick it up. You can check your inventory to see what you got in
That's
that
what
package.
I meant.
The package from your younger brother Rufus. He's weird, but a sweet kid at heart.
Advanced bean craft.
Dear sis, I found this and thought it might help you not die. Geez, you really missed that kid, and you miss your parents. You get all nostalgic just thinking about it. Nostalgia mode unlocked in the options menu.
Huh.
This is what that does. There's a list of use the old bean. There's a whole set of recipes for ice-cold bean-based desserts. Gives a great northern blizzard with spells crits, deals cold damage to all of your enemies. That sounds good. Then you have bean wall. You want bean wall? Use the old bean or the great northern blizzard. I know which one I'd take.
The Great Northern Blizzard?
Yes, of course. That's the coolest one there.
I think it's pretty funny because Great Northern beans are a type of bean.
Yeah, that's the joke. You study the bean dessert recipes and practice conjuring up various configurations of frozen beans. Fortunately, at some point, your book got completely covered in a snowdrift and now is all soggy and ruined.
Oh.
I do not recommend playing the entire game like this.
I won't. I just want to see what it's like for a couple more minutes.
the kitchen. Back to the kitchen. We got my knife.
Yep, stabbed 27 men with it on the way here.
Excellent. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using.
What?
Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I have this recipe to a very secret jerk sauce. My jerk friend Dave J stole it from me. Then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried.
You want me to dig up his grave?
He's dead, he won't mind.
Where's he buried?
In the Dave yard, naturally.
Dave is buried in the Dave yard. I hope everyone in the Dave yard is named Dave.
You want to turn off the nostalgia mode?
I gotta pet my horse for this first.
Saddling up.
Go to the Dave yard. Then I'll turn it off when I get to the Dave yard.
At the side of the trail, you see a small hell cow. A hell calf, really. It snorts at a patch of brush, lighting it on fire, then starts grazing. You quickly dig a small pit and cover it with tumbleweed, which you then light on fire. The hell calf canters over excitedly, whereupon you kick it into the hole and throw rocks at it until it vanished from this plane.
Oh, Jesus.
You have murdered a cow. How do you feel?
Horrible.
For those at home, Nickey loves cows, so all of the cow murdering in this game is going to make her feel real uncomfortable, and that's going to be funny.
How do I get to the, Here. You want to do that one for me?
Yes, I got it.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
can also turn on colorblind mode. You never know.
Ah, thanks. I'm turning this on for my colorblind best friends, so if they ever decide to watch this. Oh, Gary has something to say.
Ooh, spooky. All these dead man's looking at.
What do goblins do with their dead?
Popping them. Popping to make new goblins. Never dying. Sort of.
I see.
You read that grave.
Is it Dave?
Here lies Dave B. 1834 to 1884. Died with his boots on, but not his pants.
I can dig up other people's graves?
Yeah, you can dig up that grave. Check the authenticity. You dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots but no pants. You got a pair of boots.
God, I stole that man's boots. That's so mean. He already didn't have any pants.
But it increases your maximum AP, so. These remains look pretty restless.
Well, I don't.
Would you like to put them down for good?
I'm not doing anything right now.
I recommend you put them down for good. You'll get an experience point.
I'll put him down for good then.
Target the skeleton of a Dave.
Oh, I can't do that.
You don't have enough. You need 3. What? What? What do you need? You need 4.
Yeah.
Target will suffer 21 hot damage.
Jesus.
I think you should cast the spell.
I just wanted to try experiment with my new spell.
I think Gary's just gonna kick the crap out of him.
Love Gary.
You made the restless remains more restful. Got a gold tooth.
Hooray!
These remains look pretty restless.
Let me put him down for good. Oh, don't get him, won't it?
Good. Got him.
Got gold too.
Alright, they have more graves to read. Back there, you had more graves to read.
Oh, I want to get him.
These bones are jumping around to the beat of the Dickens. Beat the Dickens out of them. Didn't let me read it.
Sorry. I got excited. Get him, Gary.
Got him.
I want to see if there's any more.
You checked the bones for Dickens.
I
Nope.
got a handful of loose teeth.
Can I read that?
Yeah.
You checked the bones for Dickens. Nope. You beat them all out.
I want to see if there's any.
And I had a whole bunch of stuff to read.
I want to see if there's any more. I'll go back.
It's a pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change.
It's mostly just boring, broken bones, but you do find a skull with a weird tag on it.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go back. I wanted to beat up all the skeletons first.
Okay. Here lies Dave C. 1828 to 1884. Went down in a theater. Here lies Dave J. From 1826 to 1884. Ra-pa-pa-pow! You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. You reach the garbage bag and surprise that it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? You finally reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. You got an item, Dave's secret sauce recipe.
Is that a secret sauce in there?
Maybe. Here lies Dave L. 1790 through 1851. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years. Here lies Dave G. 1847 through 1884. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Here lies Dave D. 1848 through 1884. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G. 1860 to 1884. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G.
Interesting.
There's also a box.
Eat a box.
Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox here.
Oh boy, free lunch.
Hyena blood sausages and thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. There's nothing else out of here.
There's this.
Well, yeah, but not enough. This is one of those big things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things, drawers full of skeletons.
Open one.
So this is an grinding spot. There's an infinite number of skeletons in here, and you can just keep opening it and fighting more and more skeletons to gain XP.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's all this is for. There is no other benefit to this other than just experience points. Oh, and grinding for skull chips and stuff. I can investigate all the skeletons in here. Nope. If you want to do that, we do it off camera. I guess you can't investigate that skeleton. Plant.
Oh,
Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk.
nice.
It's a big stone sarcophagus. It's a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. Dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You've got a gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and there's some kind of receipt here. You've got a robe receipt.
Nice.
Now you can go to your inventory and check that out. This is the receipt. This is a receipt for delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. It's about time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situation that's going around these parts. You grab a notebook and a paperclip and paperclip the receipt to the first page. You got an item, the Necromancer Journal.
I should check that out.
This is a collection of little clues. You open your Necromancer Journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for the delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know.
Progress.
Looks like that's everything you got so far. I saw that gore-splattered scroll.
Oh, I sneezed.
You sure did.
Bless me.
You scrape the largest giblets off the scroll and read it. It said to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside the red chalk ritual circle. Then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it.
Gibberish, gibberish.
Yep, gibber.
Gibber.
Well, that's what you got. The cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday we'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve.
Scaring them somewhere nicer.
Or or you can bring them back here to perform that horrific ritual.
Oh, I want to do that.
You gotta get a perfect glass beer and some stardust.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a friend. I'll
Alright.
name him George.
You'll name him George.
I'll name him George.
What if his name is Dave? It is in the Dave yard after all. Hit the map button. The map button. Please. For the love of all that is holy, hit the map button. You're never gonna do it now out of spite. You notice trails of burnt vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing. A hellcalf is grazing nearby. Track it down. Oh. You leave the hellcalf to its infernal business and continue on your way.
I don't want to hurt another cow for a while. That's too much.
You're gonna be hurting a lot of cows.
I love cows too much. This game is evil.
No, the cows are evil.
It's not their fault.
They're demon cows.
It's not their fault.
They're demon cows.
I'm a demon cow sometimes too.
They're demon cows. Hellcalves.
We're all a little bit hell catfish sometimes. It's okay.
I can't believe Nikki's over here defending the demon cows. Got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for all your troubles. It fell in the slop, but it's still good.
I got a ship hat.
Now you can go to your inventory and equip that hat.
I'm probably gonna wear this one.
Plus 3 mysticality.
Oh,
It's better than your current hat. That hat.
I like the other one more. The other one's more fun looking.
You'll get plenty of fun-looking hats. Don't worry about it.
Will they be stupid looking?
Some of them.
Good.
Plus, it's nice to switch it up a bit. It's the only thing that visually changed about your character. We could go on a little bit.
Okay.
Now, where are you going?
I'm gonna talk to Gary, see what I can do.
The professor wants 5 chunks of Elbar bread or scrap. He'll do that over time. Don't worry about it. You need a lockpick for the broken piano player. Dealing with the millinery bandits.
Okay.
House of the Desert Bandits. You should wait a while for that. And that's it. Aside from that, you just need to go and wander around.
I wanna go
To the millinery.
Port All Dead.
Okay. There's a crate lying in the dust on the laying in the dust of the trail. It had a pickaxe stenciled on its side, but isn't clear if that's to indicate context, destination, or opening instructions.
Open it up.
You would pry the lid off the crate with your crowbar, so that's one of the possibilities eliminated. You got smelling salts, dynamite, surgical gin, and patent emetic.
Anything out here? Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Just walk past.
Okay.
Doesn't even notice you.
Pardon me, sorry. Beg your pardon. Beg your pardon.
There's no force in the universe that could get this tarp off this crate. The crates are just decorative.
Noise. Ooh.
The trash can smells terrible. No way, not without some stench resistance. You have stench resistance, don't worry about it. Go to your bag. Go to your bag. Using your right stick, go down to your offhand things. Now you have a can of beans, which isn't as good as your filthy sportsman's towel, but you also have sweet smelling flowers that gives you stench resistance.
Equip.
There you go. And then you can just re-equip your cow after you open that. Got the old patrol cap.
Can I wear that one?
Can. Plus 3 pistol damage, so that's not as good as your chef hat.
I just want to try it on real quick.
Okay.
Boop.
There's all your hats. And you can re-equip your filthy porcelain cow that you got from a spittoon.
I want a porcelain cow. If I ever find a cute porcelain cow at like a thrift store, I'm gonna get it.
Somebody left their knapsack behind.
My knapsack now.
You dig through the knapsack. Wait, what's this? A note. Yes, it's a note. Cryptic note about ley lines.
It's a love note.
There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. You got an item. Introductory Nex-Mex. The last thing is a little diary, which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. It seems to have been written by one of the Necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the Necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence.
Fascinating.
You can go to your inventory. So, this is an optional line of spells you could acquire,
Ooh.
called the Nex-Mex spells, but they're also evil.
Okay.
And, like, bad things can happen to you for learning them. Seems like it's pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's your funeral.
Whatever, Grandma.
You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. You got a skill, Grinning Skull. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke.
Okay.
You examine the weird note, but you can't make heads or tails of it. You stick it into your Necromancer Journal for now. So, you've got the honorable trait, but you're gonna be an honorable Necromancer.
Yeah!
Honorable dark magic. Woo! Those names on them stones.
Pepperoni.
And you can investigate the pit. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those
Lighten.
I'm sorry, my mom watches this one YouTuber, and he's like from New Zealand, and I heard him say skeleton as skeleton. And it's been in my brain ever since.
Skeleton remains.
That just sounds like the wrong way to say skeleton. If I have any viewers from New Zealand, which I think is unlikely, but if I do, is that how you all say it? Do you guys say it as skeleton? Or is that just that one guy? I need to know. This is going to live in my brain forever. Anyhow, this mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest you. This is another one of those infinite fight areas.
I just don't worry about it right now.
So you can get some experience points to check out what that battle's like.
I want to do that really quick.
Do it.
Okay.
Fight a skeleton. Gotta back up and approach it again. Oh no, they shot Gary.
Gary, no!
Will deal 16 spooky damage.
16 spooky damage. We'll try this one because it's new.
Okay.
Get him, Gary. He's been lava marble.
Oh, they gotcha.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's like your mother always told you. Don't jump into a pit filled with skeletal riflemen if you're not pretty sure you could do it without getting your ass handed to you. You get so angry about losing that fight that you pass out.
Yeah, I would hate when my mom would tell me that.
All right, we're gonna head back over there to finish investigating that fort next time.
I'm gonna beat up a skeleton better next time.
That's gonna do it for now. Bye-bye.
So long.